Hey everyone, GamePark here, and today I thought I'd do another collection update. I have a small stack here of games that I've gotten since the last update, but yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it. The first game that we have here is Killer Instinct. This is a game that I decided to get once I got my Xbox One back in November, and I was interested in getting Killer Instinct ever since I got an Xbox One, but um, I was very happy when this actually came out in physical version. As I've mentioned in some previous blog posts, I really like to have the physical version of games so that I can have them displayed on my shelves. I was really happy to get this one, and it was only 20 bucks as it includes the season one characters and also one of the characters from season two, which is TJ Combo, as it says right down here. But yeah, this game is really fun. I was really glad that it was really well polished, and I definitely plan on possibly picking up more of the characters from season two, but probably sometime later down the line when there's like a sale or something. But for right now, what the package includes is really great, and really happy to have this one. And that's Killer Instinct for Xbox One. At the same time, when I picked up Killer Instinct, I also got Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. This is essentially pretty much like a glorified demo for Metal Gear Solid 5. The full version, or what I would like to consider the full version of Metal Gear Solid 5, the Phantom Pain, won't be coming out until much later. But for now, this game actually gives you a very good idea of kind of like what the gameplay is gonna be like, the how the engine plays out, and I definitely feel like I got my money's worth. It was only 20 bucks, and yeah, I haven't even finished some of the later missions, but I did finish the official campaign, that campaign. I definitely plan on beating all the extra missions that that come included. But yeah, definitely not bad at all, and I cannot wait for Phantom Pain. That's gonna be absolutely amazing. I'm a huge Metal Gear Solid fan, so I look forward to that when that comes out. But yeah, that's Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. The next one that we have here is Bayonetta 2. And this is a game that I was very, very hyped up to pick up. Um, I never got actually a chance to play the original Bayonetta, so I was, before it was announced that Bayonetta 1 will be included in the game, I was uh, I was thinking about picking up the first one for the Xbox 360, but once they announced that it would be included in this game, that it just it made me even more excited to pick it up. And I'm not gonna be honest. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna lie. I never um since I never played the first one, I didn't know if I should have jumped right into the second one or play the first one first. But I decided to actually kind of just start playing the second one first and then go back to the first one. And I haven't played much of either game because I was really interested in beating the game that I'm currently playing, or that I just recently beat, and that's Wind Waker HD. But now that I've beaten that game, I have all the time in the world to finally get into this one, really sink my teeth into it. And from what I've played, it is really fun. This is kind of like the the definition of a game. Honestly, the action is just nonstop. It's really cheesy at times, and extremely risque. So I probably wouldn't recommend playing this if there's like children or if your parents are around or anything like that. But yeah, it's awesome, and props on Nintendo to for bringing this out. since as we all know, this game would not have been released if it wasn't for them. But yeah, this is an awesome game. I have all the time now to play, really get into it, and I cannot wait to start playing it and really give it that good play. So that's Bayonetta 2 and Bayonetta 1 for the Wii U. Next, we have a couple of games, three games actually, that I picked up for the 3DS. From Korea, I actually went back there um, not too long ago for a short vacation, and this is a game that I've always wanted to get, and that's Tekken 3D Prime Edition. I've always been a big fan of Tekken, and I'm really glad that I got to pick this one up for only $10. Um, in Korea, I always saw this game in stores, and it was going for about like 45 or 35, I believe was the lowest. But I didn't really think that I didn't feel that great picking it up at that price. But when I saw it at this store in the Yongsan Electronics department for only $10, brand new sealed. I couldn't pass it up. But yeah, it's very well polished. The gameplay's fun, and I'm really glad that I got to pick it up, and I'll be giving it a good playthrough. But yeah, that's Tekken 3D Prime Edition for the 3DS. The next one that I got here in that same at that same store is Mario and Sonic London Olympics. I pretty much just got this because it was really cheap. I haven't even really opened it up. It's still brand new sealed. But I was just looking for more games to play on my 3DS, and it was mostly because I really wanted to get as many games as I could for the 3DS while I was there, since they're Korean 3DS games are kind of hard to come by, and with the region locking of the 3DS, it makes picking up games really hard, and I felt like I pretty much kind of had to get as many games as I possibly could, since I won't be able to play any American 3DS games until I purchase a new 3DS XL, which they announced not too long ago for the North American market. But nonetheless, this game, I did read a little bit about it online, and it looks really fun. And I'm obviously a big fan of both Mario and Sonic, so I really want to give it a playthrough. But yeah, like I said, it was only $10 along with Tekken 3D over there, and really glad I got it. I'll definitely give it a playthrough when I get a chance. But that's Mario and Sonic at London Olympics for the 3DS. Next game I got here is Mario Kart 7, also for the 3DS. I was This was actually the first game that I really wanted to get for the 3DS ever since I bought my Pikachu 3DS. But it was kind of sold out surprisingly at a lot of the stores that I went to, and I didn't get to pick it up until my recent trip to Korea. And luckily, by the time I was there a couple of weeks ago, the price had lowered, over time, and I finally got around to it. And since I had beaten Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U, I really wanted to get back into some Mario Kart, since I had already perfected all three of the CCs. I perfected 50, 100, and 150, and Mirror actually as well. And right now I'm in the process of trying to perfect the 150cc, but I'm not gonna lie, it's really tough. I think one of the hardest things about it is that I'm not able to use the D-pad. I feel like using the D-pad for this particular game is really beneficial for me. It feels a lot more comfortable as opposed to using the thumbstick. But nonetheless, it's still really fun. I wish the game would give me that option to use either the D-pad or the thumb pad, but it'll just have to do. There really is no way to change that. But nonetheless, this is for me. I think this was the 3DS game that I always really wanted to pick up since the beginning. Since I just love Mario Kart. The series is one of my favorites, and yeah, like regardless of I think it's the challenge and the difficulty right now is what makes me keep coming back. So really glad that I have this finally in my collection. That's Mario Kart 7 for the 3DS. Great game. The next one that I have here, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about this one first, and leave the other one for last. But I have here for 360 Darkstalkers Resurrection. I got this in the same at the same store that I got Tekken and Mario and Sonic Olympics, and so it was only $10. I couldn't believe that it was so cheap and still brand new sealed. That's Darkstalkers Resurrection, and I was so happy that they had this, especially at that price, because as far as I know, this was only released on digital as a digital version for the 360 Xbox Live Arcade, and as I mentioned previously for Killer Instinct, I like to really have my games in physical format, and I was able to get that with this, and it's region free as well, so I can play it on my American or my Japanese at the 360. It doesn't matter, but I'm so glad that that I was able to pick this up. I'm a huge fan of Capcom 2D fighters, so I also have a couple of other Darkstalkers or vampire games for the Dreamcast, the PS2, PSP, but always good to have a Darkstalkers game on any system really. But yeah, so I'll definitely be giving this one a playthrough, and not to mention this cover art is just amazing. I really like that. But yeah, good to have it at that price. It's an absolute steal. That's Darkstalkers Resurrection for the Xbox 360. And last but not least, I got here Space Channel 5 Part 2 for the Dreamcast. I've always been a huge fan of the Dreamcast, my absolute favorite system of all time, and I was really sad to hear that towards the end of the Dreamcast's lifespan that a lot of Dreamcast games weren't gonna be released for the North American market, and they would continue to be released in Japan and even in Europe, some games, but for North America they were quickly ported to other systems, and that made me really sad, but luckily at least they were released in other regions, and Space Channel 5 Part 2 was a game that I had my eye on, and I would really like to continue getting all those games for the Dreamcast, since it is my favorite system of all time. And not too long ago, I was just browsing on eBay, and I saw this one, and I was so glad that that I was able to catch this one, because it was going for $20, and I waited until the very end to kind of consider whether I should get it or not, but at that price, it was an absolute steal, and it wasn't even a buy it now auction. It was a regular auction, and I was the only bidder for the game, which made me kind of surprised me. I would have thought that a lot of people would have wanted to add this to their collection, but I guess I was lucky. Now I don't think I can find this game for cheaper than maybe 40 or 50 or something like that. At least not currently on eBay, but yeah, the game is in absolute perfect condition. Even comes with the spine card right here, which is awesome. Yeah, the disc itself, perfect, no scratches on it, and yeah, I can't wait to break out my Dreamcast. Right now I have it in storage because I recently moved to my new apartment, but definitely I'm gonna get to playing this whenever I have some time. But yeah, that's Space Channel 5 Part 2. And that does it for this collection update. Got a couple of games that I have my eye on for that I plan on picking up real soon. But for now, these are gonna have to hold me over, and that's definitely not a bad thing. I have some great games here that are definitely gonna take up a good amount of time. And yeah, that does it for this episode. And I'll try to make some more collection update videos. Hopefully, you all enjoy this. And yeah, that's all for me for right now. I really want to thank you all for watching and keep on gaming. Peace.